There is growing outrage this morning over an encounter between a white police officer and an 8-year-old boy in Syracuse, New York, who is black. A bystander filmed the officer holding the child's arms from behind and putting him in the back of a patrol car. Now, police say the little boy was being taken home. He was not arrested after allegedly stealing a bag of potato chips. Jerika Duncan is following the story.
What is y'all doing?
Guess. Take a guess what I'm doing.
Hey, he like a baby to me.
And this video, viewed tens of thousands of times on social media, the clearly distraught 8-year-old is seen being held from behind by an officer, detained for allegedly stealing a bag of chips.
So what's going on then?
He's stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house to steal something.
Nah, man, what he selling, a bag of chips? So y'all treat me like a whole cold-blooded killer?
Keep walking, dude.
Moments later, the child can be heard crying as the officer puts him in the back of his patrol car.
Y'all just throwing him in the car.
Bystander Kenneth Jackson says he felt compelled to start recording.
I felt his terror and decided to intervene. What is y'all doing? There's a way that the police need to interact with kids, and what they did is completely unacceptable.
The boy's father says the officers brought his son home.
Then I saw the video. Then I was really mad now. An officer who wear the uniform, who supposed to protect life and property. Look at how he maltreated my son.
The Syracuse Police Department issued a statement saying, in part, the juvenile was not placed in handcuffs. Officers met with the child's father and no charges were filed.
We need to see the whole incident, look at the, find out what the body-worn cameras show.
Keith Taylor is a college professor and former police officer. He says when all the facts are known, the department should be able to determine whether the officers should have handled the situation differently.
Could there be improvements? Well, if the policy says that that's what they're supposed to do, then you look at the policy.
The mayor of Syracuse says the officer knew the child from prior interactions. Police say they are reviewing the body camera videos from all 3 officers involved in this incident. I think it's triggering when you look at the numbers in terms of how black and brown children have been criminalized, and you see an 8-year-old and you ask yourself, is there any other way we could have handled this so that he didn't have to be in a police car?
Well, it seems like such a teachable moment that if you had called the parents to the scene, that
Perhaps
there could have been a different interaction.
Yeah.
And maybe they attempted that. I mean, I think they should do a thorough review, and if there's a better way to do it, better way to handle it, that should be the new practice.
But once again, it's the cell phone that sort of shines light on how these things happen or bring about questions about possible policies that might be.
Yeah, it's hard when you hear the anguish of the child who's clearly very shaken up and probably maybe a little traumatized by it. You do have to wonder, is there a better way? Because I think, well, not everybody, but many kids have stolen stuff from stores.
Yeah.
I remember stealing a Hostess cherry pie when I was little and came home and said, no, I hadn't done anything. You have cherry pie all over your face. And I had to go back and
Right. And Gail, look,
go back and apologize. Yes.
But my parents dealt with me.
Yes, exactly.
And I returned
there had to be a better way to handle it.
Yeah,
because the video's tough to watch.
Yeah, it's very tough to watch.
It is, because he's only
a big officer and such a little kid.
Yeah.
All right. Jerika, thank you very much.